Oh, I got a blank screen. Whoa, where's the rest of my screen? This is what happens when I've got a starting screen. There we go. I always have to put it back to that. Are we actually going to hit all-time high? This is ridiculous. Okay, welcome everyone. Good evening, traders. It is, I better put a daily level on here because I mean there is a daily level up here. I wasn't quite expecting us to be here today, but this is just ridiculous. The amount of money that is just buying this right now is insane. Anyway, welcome everyone. I was planning for like an all-time high party at sometime in the next few weeks, but we might get that today. Anyway, does my microphone sound okay, everyone? Because I also haven't even checked that. It was just a case of turning my computer back on and hoping that the sound is ready to go, and I haven't even checked it. So maybe my mic isn't okay. Yeah, I think my mic is okay. Otherwise, that would have tapped when I hit the webcam. Okay, welcome. Who's in the chat? It's been VRAP Fib, Static Noise, Umar, Kong, Frito, Dust C, P Senti, Kong, Danius, Knight, Oliver Fenton. Welcome to the crew, Oliver Fenton. Darren, Notorious, POP, Delirium, and other people as well. Welcome. Okay, so let's have a look at this. Daily order block short, anyone? It's there. Oh man, I have to redraw this stuff on my chart, but this is actually here as a, let me just set this quickly, okay? We do have a bearish OB, okay? So let's just check that. Have a look at where price is coming into. And this is where we are right now. Okay. I hear a lot of people shorted this weekly level earlier. Wrecked. ABCD correction and pump it. What were we saying this morning? What was the morning update saying? ABCD correction. I was looking for it to test the highs again. It did that and then some. And yeah, here we are. What a crazy day. All-time fucking high. Not even that far away. 25th Legacy. Welcome. I haven't seen you for a while, man. Alex Kalut. J-Morap. Asim. Shorted 62.8k. Okay. Reasonable. I don't really have anything else that's on here apart from this daily OB. Yeah, I've literally just got home, so we'll see what happens. At the moment, this is just relentless, like absolutely relentless in the amount of buying that's just going on right now. But we will see. I will. Oh, what? Why is my hypertrader logged me out? Okay, never mind. Onto an exchange. Wow. Okay. Let's clean up this stuff. We don't really need this anymore. Let's actually have a look. That today's daily open. God, what a move. 15th. Yeah, that is today's daily open. Wow. Where is Farhan? Yeah, we'll see. It could be very, very soon that we see him. What was it? Donating his left nut or something for the cause. So we'll see if he shows his face here again. Into the 1-to-1 from 29k. Okay, that is. Yes, I do remember this one. Whoops, didn't catch it though. That magnet tool. There it be. Lovely stuff. It's right there in the middle of this. So that is our 1-to-1. I'd also like to see, again, all of this stuff I've covered already, but I wasn't quite expecting to be there this quickly. We're through the 1.618. We're coming up to the 2 of this expansion here. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Okay. All 1.618 in log. So we do also have the 1.618 here in log. So that is good. Delirium saying log ooh. That's quite some selling tail. Well, wait, it's not. It really is not. Not yet. There's. Oh man, this is just. It's just insane. Look at the volume coming in. So we've got CME. Oh, this is the thing. Have we hit the gap? CME gap. There it is, okay? So we are through the CME gap. This is the only gap to the upside on the CME chart, of course. And CME is very, very close to its all-time high as well on here. All-time high CME chart. Okay. There's its gap. The only other gap on this chart down here at 32k. All right, so if we're going to go gap to gap, who fancies, anyone fancy shorting it to 32k? Also, sorry, I completely just, I saw this a minute ago and I completely forgot to acknowledge it. DJ Switch Off showing off the Toros emojis. So if anyone else would like to just show off the Toros emojis, we'll add some more emojis on here soon. But you can join the YouTube membership. I don't really know what else it adds, but it's just there. They offer it. All right. So what I'm going to do today, it's a little bit of a party stream tonight. I mean, we might actually hit all-time highs during the stream. I think it's very, very unlikely. No, I don't. Is it unlikely? I don't know. We're already up. We've gone up 10% today. So what's another 5? Let's see if we can go up another 5% from here. I don't think we're going to get it. But if we do get all-time high, then yeah, I'll pop open the champagne. I'll get off of the beer and I'll pop open the champagne. And I'll probably short it at the same time. Because, hey, a swing failure pattern of the all-time high would just be beautiful. And then we can see if we can come down to 52k and then, like, really take things to the races. But having said that, if we break all-time high, it just might keep on going. It really might. like there might not be nothing there may be nothing that can stop this at this point. We'll have to wait and see. We've come into some nice resistance. We've hit the daily order block. We've hit the 1-to-1. We've hit the log scale 1.618 there or thereabouts. And we've got some serious retail FOMO coming in at the moment. So, yeah. Let's just see. I have sold some spot Bitcoin today. Okay. ETH as well. What were we looking for? So we were looking for $3,956 on this. Again, we're almost there on Ethereum. Ethereum just needs to bounce and it will get there. That's all Ethereum needs to do is bounce and it'll get there. It's had a really nice rejection off of this daily level. So we'll see how that gets on. Litecoin breaking through the daily. Link. Dot. Not coming down here like I was thinking it would. So, yeah. Alright. Farron's here. Remember what happened to all the sheep who shorted breakout of previous all-time high? Yeah, that certainly wasn't me that shorted the previous all-time high, but this one's a little bit different. That was a 4-year period of accumulation. This is a 6-month period of accumulation. I see this more as being what 10k was, and 10k basically was a couple of rejections, okay, and then you break through. I do think we'll get a couple of little rejections just with people taking profit off of this, and yeah. RSR is pumping, is it? Anyway, it's nice to see Farhan the perma bear turning bullish, unhedging himself towards all-time highs. Yeah. RSR is not popping off. It's still dead. Yeah. It absolutely could be a double top. And if we do get the ETF listing, that is well within the realms of possibility. And I would certainly be looking at around 72k. I don't think we'll get a double top like this being the high and not breaking through. I think we probably come to 72. At that point, yeah, you'd have to just see what happens after that. But what we would have on this, so let me just go clean chart, right? What we'd have if we get this double top on here. Again, I drew this the other day. See, this goes a bit too deep. You'd be looking for the 1.13. Takes you up here. No, that's way too deep. You're on the... Nah. No. That's not deep enough retrace. That's awful. No harmonic. No cipher. Not that I'm seeing. There may be a cipher here. I don't see a cipher anywhere. You'd have to have a cipher. Oh, right. You could have this as a cipher harmonic. Let's just draw this. Okay. Let's go on to reset chart. Let's make a cipher from... Going to 1.13 down here. And then what, you're 786? Kind of deep down here. Let's go 1.272 because that did... Imagine that. Shall I become one of those just bearish people forever and we've got a massive cipher harmonic on the Bitcoin chart that's like this? We could also take it from down here, yeah. Which is the same kind of thing. Imagine that. You could go all the way up to the 1.61. No, you couldn't. 1.414? 1.618 is way too high up here. You could go 1.618, yeah. 88k, as Stelbert's saying. That's just 180 to 220k. I've been saying that the entire year, and that's still what I'm going to go for on this. We almost certainly are going to get the highest ever weekly close on Bitcoin. I can't see this dumping over a weekend, really, but wow, yeah, this is Luke only bear today. No, I'm not. I'm very, very bullish. Very bullish. But I have sold some spot Bitcoin just to enjoy my weekend and just to get that profit in there. So some of the stuff that I was buying when we were down at 29k, because I was irresponsibly long down here, I think, and the same again when we came to 40k. A lot of fear in the market. I was buying more than I let up, okay, when we were down here, and I was a bit like, oh shit, what if this goes against me? I would have been wrecked. I've just reduced a little bit of that exposure here because probably irresponsibly so, but I'm 2000% up on that long position, so I'm going to sell some of it. Does anyone want to join a Zoom call? Shall we get Senti on the call? Shall we see if P's going to join the call? Maybe Luxury, maybe Crypto Prince is around. I think we're going to get TJ on the call as well. I've sent a message to a few other people, and we'll see who is around and who wants to join the 60k party. Or the all-time high party, as this might turn out to be. Senti, I've got the gin as well today, but I'm very short on it. So I might have to get myself another bottle. Baran, next time CZ throws a private party and you choose not to attend, can you get me a private jet over there? I'll attend it for you, yeah? I'll attend that shit for you. I'll tell CZ what he needs to do. Shall I do it? Anyway, let's get the Zoom room up and running. Okay. Senti, it's okay. I've got another bottle of gin in the house, but it's my really nice bottle of Salcombe gin, and I don't want to. I don't particularly want to have any more of that tonight. So I'm gonna have the beer, then I'm gonna finish off this dirty pink Gordon's gin that I've got, which is pretty dirt, but it tastes nice because it's so sweet. um, yeah. All-time high hype in the chat. Let's see. I need to have some more beers. I'm not drunk enough for this. What am I doing? Invites. Senti. P luxury. Where's Santi? There he is. Good evening. Hold on. I need to make sure your audio is coming through. Say hello again.
Hello.
Oh, everyone can hear you. Nice.
This guy, you know.
All good.
Oh man.
All good. I don't know why. I need to just. I don't. Why does my mic do this? It's so annoying.
I don't know. You're the expert, you know. You should know all that.
I've got a gate on it. It just, for some reason, it's just really, really annoying.
Hello.
Hello, luxury.
Hello,
Hey.
boys, and hello, girls.
Hey, Senti, how's it going?
Hey, you know how it's going. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go, dude.
You read it wrong, huh?
Hey, fucking yes. This is exactly what we wanted.
Nice.
But she's drinking alone?
I mean, you know how it goes, right? Like, this is the perfect time to say the special catchphrase. Exactly as fucking predicted, boys.
Yeah.
There we go.
That's it. We've been there's been a lot of people that just, it's weird, isn't it? It is really strange how to us this is so obvious. But to a lot of the market, every time you get a little dip, there's just so much fear that comes into it from so many people, and everyone, it's only now that people are starting to think, oh, hang on a minute, this actually might go to all-time high again. And everyone's still been looking at these lower targets. It's just not going to happen.
And that's why funding's been so fucking neutral all the way up. Like, funding's only just started to ramp up, like literally as we pass 60K.
Yeah.
Because people just did not believe, and they weren't ready.
No.
They were still too scared to open big positions.
Yeah.
And that's great because it's just been a spot-led fucking drive up.
Yeah.
And it's so healthy. I mean, earlier we got a 35 million market buy for spot on Binance. Where do you see that shit?
The amount of shorts, major short positions in the market right now are less than 1% of what was here in March and April. Less than 1%. There is none of the market makers are short. And that's just, you can see that data. You can go on to Glassnode, whatever, and you can see that data. None of the major players are short at this moment. And this is all just spot driven. And that's the thing. That is what a lot of people seem to miss out, is they're just not short. It completely, like, categorically no short positions in the market right now. Now that can change very, very quickly. As soon as, like, you went from no short positions in like February to it being like massive short positions in April and May back last, like 6 months ago. But
yeah,
and I have to say something, right? You and most people, we're not big on-chain guys, right? But the on-chains has to be given some sort of value because they've literally been screaming this for ages now.
Yeah.
Like supply, there's a supply shock coming, and it's finally, and this is the fruit of what they've been screaming out for so long.
Hey guys.
Hello. Is that it is French. Oh, yes. Yeah. Hey man, how's it going?
bullish, I guess.
Or let me say bonjour. Bonjour, monsieur.
a lot of people have still missed this move, right? And that's why I kind of just keep this bullish bias, right? Because everyone's still missing out, waiting for that retrace. And
this is why people are starting to aggressively open leveraged positions just here at the highs.
Exactly.
They haven't been given a chance, and they're thinking now, okay, if I don't get in now, I'm going to miss the break of the all-time high.
Yeah.
People are waiting for that all-time high trade as well, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so. There's going to be a lot of people shorting the all-time high for sure, and I do think that will be a pretty good short to take initially. I don't know how low we'll go. Like if we can come back into, well, to be honest, even if we just have a 5-10% dip from that, it's something that you could probably scalp. But man, it's
all-time fucking high.
Yeah. I should break that line a bit bigger.
I was not expecting it to go this fucking crazy this
No,
fast.
not at all. I was here we were saying the other day, maybe in a few weeks or something we will have.
I was waiting for the trading room actually,
Oh, it's just insane. It makes sense for it to happen. It does make sense for it to happen on a Friday night and go into a weekend and have a range. Alts will bounce back again over a weekend if we're this bullish, but man, what a move. This is faster than whatever.
Yeah, but we said, right, that if it was going to be the same as 2017 with a double peak cycle, right, the second peak is always much more aggressive and much faster.
Oh, yeah, and that's the thing. We were saying, what was it? Back here, we were doing, this was last Friday, wasn't it? And we were saying this was day one, okay, of what is usually an 80 to 100 day cycle. And we went into day one last week or the week before, whenever it was, 7th of October, something like that. And we're here today on the 15th, and we're a week into it. This can keep going, and we're back in that moment. If we will get 10, 15, 20% dips in a day, but when those happen, you buy them, and even if you come back and you make a lower high on that, it becomes just it's just a joy. Yeah, it's just a joy to trade that stuff, because you have dumps like this and you just know you're going to retrace the move. There's absolutely no doubt about it. And it's not until things take a long time to lose momentum. When things are this bullish, we might get a big rejection at some point. But yeah.
And then you buy it. That's it.
Walter Gecko, when you realized BTC was probably going for all-time high, literally, I was saying Bitcoin's going to all-time high when we were at 29k. And it was a region between 30,000 and 32k. Okay, what we had here was some naked points of control. They just had to get dealt with. What we were expecting is a bleed into that, then to short squeeze, and then I was just saying we're going to go to all-time high after that. I was that confident. I still had that 180 to 220k target in my mind for the rest of this bull run. Now, I don't know if we're going to get there. That's just a random number I picked out in my head. But yeah, I was very confident at that point that we're going to go to all-time high, and that's why, not holding or not closing long positions. And we're up here, and mad.
Here we are, yeah.
Yeah.
For me, it was at 41k. At 29k, right? And when we started retracing up, I thought, okay, we're going to have retrace up. But I was not certain that we wouldn't have a dead cat bounce and then go down. But then when I saw what was happening at 41k, that cemented it to me. And then the break of 52k, that was the end of the bears. There was no reason to be bearish after that.
Yeah.
And what I was saying as well, when we were back at 40k here, okay, I was we had a whole stream about this. We went through these whole scenarios. Okay, so what this could have been was that dead cat bounce into your golden pocket, reject, and then you come down lower. But the implications of this failing to hold would have been basically crypto as a whole absolutely failing. Like, this is the opportunity now for Bitcoin to gain wide, like, mainstream adoption, and I genuinely believe this is the cycle that it's going to get that. NFTs and things like that as well, like, not just Bitcoin, it's just the whole space. Because the reason I got into crypto like 4 or 5 years ago is,
well, you made a video about it, like with two scenarios basically.
Yeah, and that's it. Like, if we weren't going to all-time high, then the only other option on the chart was Bitcoin is a failed experiment, and it goes back to 1K. That, in my mind, it's black and white. Okay, we're either going to all-time high or crypto's over. Okay, go away, like, leave it, because that was the implication of it for me. And that's the whole thing. We went through this whole reason why Bitcoin would have been stopped out on a macro 1.618, which it did. Okay, so if we go on to log chart, I'm not going to bring up these charts now, but I do have a stream where we went over this. Can't remember what one it was, but the all-time high was exactly like a macro 1.618 on the log scale. If you fail to break that, it's a failed breakout by any kind of TA, any Elliott wave kind of stuff going on, and you'd be coming back down to take out the 4, which for me is like below 3K. And yeah, that's just, yeah, what I was kind of saying at that point. It was one or the other. You couldn't really have it any other way. If you get caught back down within the 20Ks, then you're caught in an old range and you're screwed. Or you go to all-time high, because this is just a range. You've got to break out of it at some point. So yeah.
Actually, yeah. I mean, we have more than 100 viewers and just 30 likes. Like, come on, guys.
Yeah, let's smash up the likes.
Yeah, give us some love.
I've noticed we've been getting some more dislikes recently on my videos and streams and things. So there's obviously a lot of bears about.
The bears.
Yes. Oh man.
But yeah,
I'm sensitive when these big dumps happen in the market and people who are maybe overexposed at highs get wrecked. I'm sensitive to that. But when people have been shorting a clear uptrend, and you can short a clear uptrend, it's absolutely fine to do it, but you've got to know when to get out. I'm not sensitive to that.
wait, what do you mean by sensitive?
I mean, I don't rub it in so much.
Yeah. I mean, you don't want to see anybody losing money, especially
No.
if it's like money they can't afford to lose. That's just horrible.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm totally with you. Even if you're the one who's like taking the opposite side of the trade.
I know. Yeah.
But that's the game we play.
And that's the only way for you to make money as well.
That's it. In order for us to make money in this market, you have to take someone else's money. That's the only way you can do it.
So it is what it is.
That's the game.
I don't take it, someone else is going to take it.
Yeah.
So I'd rather take it.
Yeah. We're all here. So we're all here taking people's money who don't know about Toros Crypto. Exactly. If you know about us, then you're all right. You're going to be making money with us, but I don't know what I'm talking about.
Whoever sold the contracts to me at 40K, God bless you, sir.
Whoever sold the contracts to us at 29. Oh, someone shorted that bottom, and someone sold the low.
I'm gonna go get a drink to celebrate.
Do it.
Let's do it.
The mad thing is, Luxury, you could getting a drink. You could probably come over and we could crack open.
I would like actually to get
Luxury
a
come
tonic,
over. The fuck? What, you and Luxury? What?
Luxury lives like.
You're not invite any of your other boys around, huh?
No, but Luxury lives like 5 minutes away from me.
Yeah.
It's like mad.
He told me earlier you're too mad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I gave him his microphone, which you're not using at the moment because your mic sounds all messed up.
Yeah,
that's
probably
it.
some
Oh wait, is
iPhone
that better
crap,
now?
Yeah.
Is that
That's
better now?
better. There
Yeah, I
we
was
go.
like leaning
Mate, my
so far
boy
back
is
on my
like
chair.
full in the bull run. He sold it to buy a bit more Bitcoin. Dude's going all in. $50 more Bitcoin, dude.
I told all my friends to buy at 39K, and now they're like really happy.
Nice, nice. All right. Oh, we've just had a super chat. Thank you, AM. Love the content, Luke. We'll be joining the group at the end of this month. Could you look at Cirrus, please? Aha! Yes, I will do. Not liking this rejection in the last 2 hours. Look, Bitcoin is taking center stage. Nothing will survive that. Well, some things are surviving it, but
What, on the Bitcoin pair?
Polka's surviving it. Look at this. This was my other guys. That's great.
Solana?
Cirrus is absolutely fine. I'm not worrying here one bit. Like, this is my accumulation zone. I'd be this is the thing. These low cap charts are just very much like accumulate. And look, we're golden pocket here. Golden pocket from this low to up at this high.
More, huh?
I might do. Where did price come into after that previous high? Okay, yeah, you dipped through it a few times. We're maybe at this little stage right now. I'm very bullish on this project as a whole, and everyone knows that I'm very bullish on this project as a whole. We're in an uptrend, and we can probably draw a channel from this. Oh, look at that. Yeah, we've got a nice channel going on. Okay, so even if we come down to the lows of this channel, that's fine. Like, really, really, really quite good. At some point, you're going to see Cirrus at $20. So what does it matter if it's at 90 cents or 70 cents? It's going to be $20 by Q1 2022. Maybe.
It's going to be how much? $20
I reckon so. That's what I think it could get to
in Q1.
Mm-hmm.
What you've been smoking?
This hasn't had a wave yet. It's had nothing.
So Santi, better don't just get the restaurant. Just get.
This is a 50%.
Put everything there.
It's going to 20x or more than 20x.
Why not? What alts? Like, you see alts that do 100x all the time. Like, seriously,
yeah,
like why not?
I'm not saying no. Why not?
Never say never.
Some days alts are gonna. If when the alt season comes, this shit's gonna pop off.
How much percent did we make on Waifu?
1 second, everyone.
Yeah.
That drink.
What was that? A 140x Waifu?
140. It's nice. I like that.
Oh, that was 140x, wasn't it? So why can't this do a 20? All right, let's have a look at the chat again here. ADA breaking out of its triangle. Okay. Shady cool guy. This isn't a party without music. We can't play any music. YouTube will ban us unless it's going to be some shitty like.
No, you can
let's go to Twitch.
I'm not playing the free stream music. Come on.
No, and you need to get SoundCloud. There are so many artists on there who are decent, who have royalty-free music.
Like, I'm a producer. That's what I did before this. I've got plenty of royalty-free music.
I'm surprised you don't have any music.
Yeah, exactly,
I can't. Like, I don't. It doesn't make sense to me.
I can play some of my music.
Producer.
I can play some of my music on stream.
It's like you not having toothpaste, something like that. You know?
Yeah. The other problem is because I'm really into music, it distracts me too much. So I'll just zone out and I'll be listening to the music.
Yeah, that's why you mute it on your computer and you let the stream hear it.
Actually, yeah, I could do that. Guys, put your own music on in the background. What is there to stop everyone in this stream just putting on some tunes?
Yeah, that's true. Just put
Quiet
your
level,
music on.
yeah. Okay, low. Keep it low so you can hear us talking, because we're chatting shit, but it's really interesting. Hopefully, I mean, there's 107 people and 65 likes. I hope that means that it's good. I'd rather it was 100 likes, but I hope that means it's good. But what's to stop everyone just open up your Spotify, put some music on, listen to us talk shit, and have some beers with us. It's going to be a good night. Could I TA-ADA? Of course. So you were talking, who was it? Was this Dust C? Were you the one talking about the triangle? ADA breaking out of its triangle. Cool, yeah. Okay. So I see no breakout of anything here. If you're talking triangle and we're talking closes, I see no breakout. What I do see is just a bit of a range at this point. I need to redraw my levels on here. What we have on the ADA BTC pair is divergence. Triple 4 hour. Yeah. Triple 4 hour divergence. And I don't, again, I take the piss of RSI and MACD a lot. But if I see divergence on the 4 hour, and I say this all the time, if I see divergence on the 4 hour with the RSI and the MACD doing the same thing, that looks really good to me. So ADA looks brilliant right now. Okay, it's a lot lower than we would expect it to be at this point, but BTC is king, and it's just proving to be right now. But with everything here on the ADA BTC pair, I do expect us to get a bounce on this. And at that point, you'd have to say these are fib levels, so that's not particularly important. Let's go on to our higher time frames, because I haven't done any proper analysis on this for a while. We have a weekly level that can then move up to here. We can then move that one down to here. I mean, this looks really nice. This is just accumulation for me. And I guess we can redraw some fibs on here. This is the thing with Cardano. What I like about it, okay, is a lot of wicks down into an area of support. It does appear that we're going to probably go higher again, and I do think Cardano is going to have another nice run, because on the BTC pair it's been beaten up a lot, but it's still a really good project. So I think there's probably a lot to come from them in Q4, because they've released their smart contracts. They haven't really made a lot of noise about it, so at some point they're going to do a marketing push. And the reason everyone is so bullish on Cardano already is because they are the kings of marketing. The community is just insane. So if they want to market their product and be like, you know what, guys, we've got smart contracts, you know they're going to become like massively hyped again. So yeah, it looks good from a technical perspective. It looks good. It seems to have found support here around $2 kind of area. Well, $2.20. It's not big movements that we've gotten here, so I like to look at the stuff that can do like massive percentage gains. I don't think Cardano is really there, because for me personally, I've been invested in Cardano since like 30 cents. But yeah, it looks nice. 25th legacy. Lol, still holding my ADA from 0.189. So what? 18.9 cents. So if you've been holding Cardano from 18.9 cents, then you can probably pay for a year's worth of Queen membership. So welcome back.
Years worth of crew membership. He's going to buy the fucking everybody crew membership. Years worth of crew membership.
Yeah.
And that's a great entry, dude. Congratulations.
No, that's awesome. Yeah. I think that's the thing, that it was very similar to me. This was one that I was just accumulating through the whole bear market, because it was a project I really believed in, and it paid off. It paid off like Q1. Yeah. I still think it has a lot of potential. I did maybe, what can we say? Cardano to $10. Is that reasonable?
What is that from now? Oh, that's only a
It's
5.
3x. Yeah, 5x.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
back.
why not?
Hey. And this is why I think this is also reasonable. If we go onto Bittrex, look at that monthly chart on Bitcoin. It's not even at its all-time high on the BTC pair.
Yeah.
So 500% from here. And the thing is, like, Cardano have put in so much work over the last 4 years that it would be weird for them not to. Would that, and like, we're saying this is as ridiculous expectations, okay? But this is without Bitcoin moving. With a BTC pair, with something that's put in as much work, they've got smart contracts and stuff now.
So was the
Would
smart
that be
contract
unrealistic?
failing? You know how there was this I don't know if it was FUD. Was that true or FUD or what? Just from a fundamental? Or you're not sure? You know how everybody was like, oh yeah, there's issues with their smart contracts.
But everyone says that about Ethereum.
Yeah.
Everyone will find fault on any project. You have people that love Ethereum, you have people that hate Ethereum, you have people that love BNB, you have people that hate BNB. Same with Solana, same with Polygon, all of these smart contract networks, same with EOS, which has done nothing. So all these smart contract networks that I'd say Cardano is probably going to be one that's
It's one to stay.
Yeah, it's definitely here to stay, yeah, for sure. But we'll just have to see what it can do. I'm very bullish on this. I've sold some Cardano. I always said I would sell Cardano at $3 because my average entry was 30 cents. So I always said I'd sell it at $3. But I really don't think it would be weird for it to hit and this is the thing, if Bitcoin goes on another big run, which it definitely has the potential to do at this stage. Okay, if that happens, Cardano $10, ETH 10k. They're not unrealistic at all. And I think people need to realize that it's okay to go for those like huge gains, because that literally is the stuff that just changes your life. And I think I repeat this every stream, like, trading for me is a job, but it's the crypto space in general, and it's just understanding where you can get those 10x, those 100x gains from, and that's what really changes your life. And that's why I'm in crypto, not stocks. Otherwise we could just be trading stocks. We're here for the big money. Yeah.
Exactly.
We're here for the big gains. And I'm not afraid to say this altcoin I think can do a 10x, because they can, and we see it we see stuff doing 10x in like a week. Dogecoin, Shiba, they're meme coins. So why can't things that actually have real use case do that as well?
I mean, a recent example, Sol. Look at Sol, where it came from, and where it's gone.
Absolutely, yeah. TJ's in the house. Hey, TJ. I think I've sent you a link on Discord if you'd like to join in the call. And again, if anyone else would like to join in the call for our almost all-time high party, then please do feel free to join in. We're just talking nonsense. We always do on these calls, but it's Friday night. It's the weekend. So yeah, if anyone else would like to join, drop me a message in general chat on the Discord, and then we'll invite you over, as long as you're not gonna just I don't know. No, even if you are gonna chat shit. I mean, I chat shit, so I'm having some gin.
You should get your friend on. What's his name? Farhan, I think.
If he's here.
He needs to come on voice and, like, you know, put a voice behind those troll comments.
But oh, who's here? TJ, is that you?
Hey, what's up?
Hey, man, how's it going?
Good. Glad to be here. Thank you for the invite.
That's all right. Thanks for joining.
I just had to eat quick. I didn't eat for a couple hours. I had to do my stream and get some stuff done. I had to just quick eat an egg sandwich, so I'm here now.
Man, you are putting in the work at the moment. It's
oh my God, I'm feeling it though. I'll tell you that.
Welcome to the life.
Right? Good to be here though. It's good to help people though. You know, it's for a good cause, so I don't mind doing it. I'm gonna take some time in the week. I'm gonna start taking a little bit of breaks on the weekend from the 18-hour days. I'm starting to feel it. I'm old. I'm 37, so I'm starting to feel my age a little bit.
Yeah, you got to do it, man. You got to rest up, have family time.
Absolutely.
And
stuff. What's up, SenTP? How you guys doing?
Yeah, good, my man. You this is TJ with the YouTube, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
From Tactical.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, we were talking about your YouTube, I think the other day, actually. Yeah. Good, really good YouTube, my man. Yeah,
I
good story.
Appreciate it. I love this channel as well. One of my big inspirations at the Toros here.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's nice to hear.
Yeah, and that's what these Friday streams are about. And I am so I mentioned the other day that you I think you had a stream the other day on and yeah, we were talking about just as this is the thing, it's a community. Like the crypto world is a big community. All us crazy content creators, I guess we're a community in ourselves as well, and it's nice to have other people like here. I tried to see if JJ was around for tonight as well for our almost all-time high party, but
oh yeah. Yeah, it's good to have a bunch, people with like-minded things, just trying to help the other traders come in, because obviously we've achieved a certain level of understanding of the markets, and
that's it.
New traders coming in are I was one in January. We're a little misguided, from the bigger channels that you get pushed to, with the algorithms on YouTube, and it's good to find a community of people that actually do this because they care. So that's why I gravitate towards channels like yours.
Yeah, man.
Because you put in the work to help other people as well.
Yeah, thank you. So yeah, I'm gonna ask everyone this. I'm gonna go because we're feeling bullish, and I guess Fridays for me a sign off from trading. In general, like I'll take a few trades over the weekends, and I'll take a few trades on a Friday evening. But let's go for. Should we try like some predictions for like end of year?
I think it'd be good actually for the cloud.
Yeah. Should we do some predictions? We've got 5 of us here. No, 6 of us here in the call. So and again, if anyone else does want to join the call, tag me in general chat and we can make some predictions.
What are we predicting?
We're going to predict the price of Bitcoin, of course, on January the 1st.
Wow.
2022. So I'll write all these down here. So we got League. Why am I first? No, I'm going to put me last because that's just egotistical to put me first. So
I got to look at the charts quick too. So hold on.
No, you can't do it from TA, man. You just got to go. Bitcoin's going to be $347,000 January the 1st or whatever. We're going to do some fun little. No, wait, Senti's already there. P. Oh man. French Bull. TJ. Luke, anyone else who wants to join, again, tag me in general chat on Discord if you'd like to do some stuff. We're going to do Bitcoin predictions, then we'll do some, maybe we can choose some altcoins to do some predictions on as well, and we'll see. We'll just have a record of it and see what happens. Having a bit of a pullback here on Bitcoin, but
yeah, I put in another little quick short. I got stopped out on that. I hit one little take profit when we shorted together earlier at around 60, or what was it, 60? What was the first one? At the New York Open. I hit one little take profit. I was up like 20%. I took a few percent off just because I do short-term trading, day trading.
Mm-hmm.
And then I tried to short again because I got stopped out. And then that little squeeze that happened up just now stopped me out, and I shorted again. So I'm doing all right with that short right now.
Nice.
But again, that doesn't mean I think price is going to drop a lot. I'm up like 21% right now. I shorted 62.8.
Nice. Yeah, we had there's a few people in the chat that were saying they shorted 62.8, so that's good. Yeah, I'm signed off from trading this at the moment. I think I had a few too many beers. I made bad decisions at this stage. P is probably still trading. He's probably still got his bot running because he's obsessed with it. P, are you running your bot?
Oh,
Where is he?
He might have just gone real quick.
So do you want me to go first on the prediction? Or are we still waiting? Are we waiting for something?
Yeah, sure. Let's do
Look
this.
at Senti's planned out his TA. He's now
I
ready
ain't
to
planned
do
that
it.
shit. This is who the fuck knows on January the 1st what the fuck the price is gonna be. It's a pure guess.
There you go. Here it is.
January the 1st. See, it's a total guess. I'm just fucking pulling it out of the hat.
Yeah.
I'll go with a more conservative. I'll go 88.
88. Okay. $88,000. Cool. Luxury.
I'm gonna say
14K.
77.
77.
Yeah, 77.
I want to hear the crazy, like 150K. Who's going to do it?
I'm going to do it.
Yeah, somebody has to do the crazy one.
P. It's P here. No.
Well, P, I think, is looking for 14K.
Yeah. Yeah. French Bull.
120.
120. Nice. I can't really hear you, mate. I really can't hear you. Sorry.
I think French is on the moon. He's already there, guys. He's waiting for us.
I'm really struggling to hear you, mate.
Correct.
I thought you'd got a new mic as well.
Yeah. Oh.
I think you might just be too far away from it.
Or maybe he's changed his settings, so maybe it's using like the laptop mic instead of his actual mic.
Do you hear me better now?
Much better.
Okay, that's it. That's what was not working. So yeah, I was saying 240 in February.
240.
That's February. This is January.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, but I just wanted to say, like, I think it can double. We can double it on a month or two.
Okay.
February.
Okay, so we're going to go 120K in January. All right. Cool.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys, I was making some snack. That's why.
Oh,
my price is 147.
Oh man, I thought it was going to be the big bull on here. TJ.
No. You are the one. You are the one with 180. So
Did I go too low?
Hey, we'll see.
Man, I'm gonna have an unpopular projection. I think here.
TJ's gonna go.
I'm gonna say 40K.
Yeah, I'm all right with that. Like
January 1st. I'm gonna say 40K.
Yeah,
I would love my spot portfolio would like 140K, but I'm gonna have to be the bear here, I guess.
See, the thing, this is the great thing. So TJ's coming into this being a 2021 crypto trader, having not experienced a parabolic advance on Bitcoin ever, and we may never get it again. But if we do get it, that's the thing. Like, it might not happen. Maybe the market's changed. The market definitely has changed a lot this year, and it might never happen again. But then there's the rest of us that are still here being like, well, if 2017 could do a 10x in the second phase of its bull run, then why can't it do it now? So we're all here making like moonshot predictions. And yeah, maybe we get stopped at 72 and we retrace to 40K. It's absolutely possible. And that,
I'm not saying we I mean, I know the cycles have their own things in the past, but I mean, I could see that, and then maybe going higher after that. I don't know really how the cycles work. I personally, as somebody who just got in, I'm a little bit biased, hoping for lower prices, because obviously I didn't have the liquidity I do now. So I've been shorting, making all my money short. So I do have a few Bitcoin and a little bit of ADA and Ethereum and stuff, but I lost all my spot holdings from January when everything was going up. I made like 10, 15K. I lost it all except for my Cardano that I staked. And then I've been making all my money shorting. So like I said, I have a few Bitcoin and then not much else, and a shit ton of USDT. So I'm really hoping for, honestly, lower prices so I can fill my bags up. I missed out on 29K. I longed it on leverage, but I didn't buy another Bitcoin. I waited till 34K, and I didn't buy any other spots. So I kind of missed out because I was new, I didn't know about the cycles.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like,
reason, reason why we may not go to 40K again.
That's the thing. It could do either way, and we don't know what kind of market this is yet. We don't know what's going to happen, because the ETFs, we all know, are being approved. We don't know what's going to happen with that. In the same way that we didn't know what was going to happen when CME and stuff got approved. But all we can do is go from our previous experience and what we know and what we kind of, just what we know from these charts. And I'd actually say I'm either going to go, for me, I'd either go for the P and French bull predictions above 100K for January next year, or I'd go for the TJ prediction. I wouldn't really go anything in between, because if we're going to have a parabolic advance, it's going to be a parabolic advance. If we're not going to have a parabolic advance, then we've got 3 months to continue in a range that we're doing and establish this as much more of a, I guess, a gold style market, which is more range bound.
Yeah, exactly. You don't, like, it might not be a parabolic advance, but the thing is, right, is on January the 1st, you don't know. We might be going through a correction on January the 1st.
We might be, yeah. And so what I'm going to say.
So any number is could be viable.
I just want to be the big bull.
All right, go on then. 1 million.
So I'm going to go. My prediction for the end of this bull run was 180 to 220K. So based on that, I think we're probably pushing things back a couple of months now because of the length of the correction that we did have in the middle. We had a 6-month correction. So I'd say we'll probably be, maybe we're within that zone at that point. I don't think this is reasonable. I'm just going to do it. I'm going to say $188,000. I'm just going to do it. I'm going to say $188,000 on January the 1st. But I also would probably take second place, go TJ's prediction of 40K, because it literally is either like all or nothing for Bitcoin at this stage. That's what I'm going to go for. I'm the person just chatting literally bullshit on stream. bullish shit, so I'm going to be the one that makes the biggest. No, since he's already got an 88k, so I'm going to change. No, I'm going to stick with that $188,000. Let's do it. This is just
something that the reason why, I mean, I don't know if this is viable. I heard this.
Yeah, of course.
I heard this kind of philosophy about the blow off top and the parabolic stuff in relation to Bitcoin and the altcoins earlier this year, where, I mean, maybe it has no basis and I just heard it somewhere and it's not viable at all. But I heard, I forgot where I heard these resources from, but somebody was saying that in past cycles, okay, we usually get the parabolic Bitcoin move and then followed by a parabolic altcoin season. And that this year we may not experience that because this is the first cycle. I don't even know if this is correct, but this is the first cycle where you can directly buy altcoins and you don't need to sell BTC into altcoins. So somebody was saying how that if you look at the altcoin market cap without Bitcoin, that we absolutely did have a blow off top in the altcoin market, but maybe we would not experience that with Bitcoin because people were not selling off Bitcoin to buy altcoins. So I don't know. That's just something that I heard along the way. I don't know if it sounds like it has any viable basis or is correct at all, but that was a philosophy I heard by somebody that kind of made sense to me if it's true.
Yeah, I think it makes sense, but on the other hand, I think like the big difference we've got now, we've got leverage. We've got USDT, which is just established. We've got ways to buy altcoins. We've got products and altcoins that people can invest directly into. But parabolic advance, retail-driven parabolic advance on Bitcoin is just going to be the same. I don't see why it wouldn't be the same kind of emotions attached to crypto in general. Like that's what brings people into crypto is it's the excitement of it. So I still think from like a psychological perspective, you could still see something similar playing out because, well, we've seen it. Everyone is rushing out of altcoins at the moment. Like you look on any altcoin chart, people are rushing out of those to buy Bitcoin right now, despite the fact that you don't need to do that anymore. So people are still doing it now. They're still there within those same habits that they had in 2017. We're still seeing the same things repeating. So it is so difficult to call because there is so much that's changed, but yet humans are still the same. So although the market's changed, human behavior is still the same. And that's why I think like, although we'll never see an exact repeat of a previous cycle. It will never happen. But human behavior has twice before caused markets that have happened very similar to what they're doing right now. So why wouldn't human behavior do the same thing again? And it's that kind of like taking away from like the trader's mindset and going into just like, we're all like animals with brains and we all make ridiculous decisions at the end of the day. And it's, I think that's like, you can bring that into it as well. So
that makes a lot of sense. Yeah, especially with a psychology driven market. So that does make sense as well.
Yeah, but absolutely. Like,
so do you see halving and distance from and to having little to no effect on cycles as they did in the past due to the new markets and the NFTs and industrial or institutional adoption and all that? Do you think that the halvings will play less and less a part in the cycles?
Well, I think by the end of this cycle, we'll be down to the last 10% of Bitcoin supply that can be made. Okay, so what we'll either have is a tapering off of like that rush to get in, like in the. So there'll either be a tapering off of that supply squeeze after the supply shock after a halving on Bitcoin, or there'll be probably some mad rush for the miners to mine that last 10% of Bitcoin that's here. So I do think, at some point market cap is going to become probably so high that it becomes like important and harder to move. And yes, I do think that the halving effects will probably reduce, which we're seeing now. We are seeing diminishing returns even though we're seeing ridiculous gains still. We are seeing diminishing returns, but yeah, I don't know whether it will be a tapering off of volatility in general, or whether it will be just a rush to mine that last 10% where the whole world realizes Bitcoin is here to stay, and it just goes on this super cycle idea, which is it's there as a possibility.
Absolutely, it makes sense. It's good. It's great to talk with people that have been in the market a little bit longer and understand more of the fundamentals than I do. I'm glad I was able to talk with you about this stuff.
Yeah, man. Yeah, it's that's the thing. Like we just talk like crazy projections, I guess, on these Friday nights. We keep it fairly serious during the week, and then these Fridays are often these like mad projections and things that we can talk about, either bullish or bearish. Like we talk about the bearish side, and we've spoken about the, like, if we fail to break all-time high and go on another run, we're looking at like 1.3k Bitcoin, and there's reasons for that as well. And yeah. But now it's a day to celebrate, I guess, for any bulls in the.
It was a wild day of trading today. Absolutely.
Yeah, for sure. Cool. Oh, who's this? Is this Crypto Prince? Muted his mic. What's going on in the chat? Let's have a look. 1 BTC 1 million, Farron's saying. Is 18k possible? Yes, very. Yeah. Farron, Luke Spinnet, we know low key you want 1 million Bitcoin so you can join the 9-figure club. Oh yeah. 1 million Bitcoin would be very, very good. That's what people are saying.
Do you think the Bitcoin bear market will coincide in timing with the stock market correction or a bear market?
Oh yes, I do. Maybe Bitcoin will be the one to start the
lead it. Yeah.
Sorry, what was that? I was just reading
because
sorry.
Traditional markets look like risk on at the moment. I mean, they're all making great recoveries.
Mm-hmm.
No, I was asking if you see the Bitcoin bear market when it comes in correlation with a stock market, like bear market start, or like the dumps of all dumps.
So, I don't know. Like, yeah, I guess they just move at different speeds, don't they? Like, stock market and SPX ES is just like ridiculous, like completely ridiculous what it does all the time. Actually, it's at a really big level of resistance right now. But yeah, I suppose, like, if if market's correct that they are gonna do it, and there's gonna be some kind of correlation with it. I think what would probably have to happen is, if we're looking at DXY, and we know where we are on DXY, okay, we've got massive resistance here. And, oh shit, really? Did it? I did not know that it did this. I drew this chart the moment it broke down from this, and I have my green box there. Nice. And I drew this in preparation for that on a stream, for this to have a bounce, and it's literally come right here. Wow. Anyway, where was I? I just pressed a button that's brought up like. Oh, there we go. It's gone. Sorry, sidetracked. Yeah, I think what will happen is we're looking at DXY as we know we've come into resistance, and I do think we're going to see the dollar index coming down to this like 82 to 84 region with time. So I think that could give like everything a massive rally over the next, I don't know, like
that probably correlates.
6 months to a year
correlates with the break of 100.
and then we'll get a bounce on that the same way as we got it on everything else. And yeah, I do think markets will correct together, but I don't know to what extent the correlation will be, I guess. That was an awful answer. I don't even know what I'm talking about. Yeah, they probably happen at the same time. Let's just go for that. You probably get both correcting at the same time.
One will lead the other.
Does anyone fancy doing a screen share or going over anything while I go and get myself a drink? Silence.
I'm here.
I'll throw you an interesting post to see on stream though.
Wait, what's happening?
Comparing the ETF approval.
I can't hear what's going on. Why have my headphones stopped working? Hold on. I can't hear anything. I thought there was silence.
All right.
I literally cannot hear anything. But the chat can hear everything. Hold on, guys. Someone say something?
Yes, I'm here. Hello.
Nope.
No.
All right, I'm just going to disconnect. What has happened here? My sound has just completely died. My end, but no one else's end. Everyone can hear except for me. All right, let me sort this out. There is absolutely no reason why I shouldn't be able to hear people right now. I am so confused.
We can hear you.
Yeah, I think Luke's mic's a bit messed up. We'll just let him sort that.
I'm so confused.
No, it's my headphones.
Oh, it's headphones.
You sounded.
No music, no mic for him.
Yeah, no music. Sound doesn't work. Like what? French bar, just curious for you in terms of Elliott wave count. I was discussing with Luxury earlier.
Yeah.
In terms of the bigger cycle,
I literally cannot hear the thing right now.
Are you putting us in a wave 5 at the moment?
I do. Wave 5 or wave 5.
All my settings are right.
Unless we are playing the flat I shared earlier.
Is there any possible scenario? Because I'm not a big Elliott wave technician or whatever, right? Is there any possibility that the wave 1 could have been from the March lows up to the highs, and the wave 2, and now we're entering a wave 3. Is that a possible scenario?
And
I
headphones
don't think
just
so, no.
completely stopped working. Oh,
Because
you know what I did?
my man.
Sensi, I can hear you now.
Okay.
Yes,
There we
good.
go.
Okay.
Do you know what I did?
What? You
I've
muted?
just got a new keyboard and it's got a mute button on the keyboard.
Oh my God. Yeah, Luke, we are out here saying like the man's a sound engineer, but like no music. His headphones don't work. Like actually a sound engineer.
I've got a brand new keyboard. I did not know that mute button would actually mute everything on my entire system. I didn't even think I had the capability to do that. Fuck's sake. Man.
Now you know.
Anyway, would anyone like to do a screen share? Because I'm just going to disappear for a couple of minutes. I need the toilet and I need to go get a drink.
Not particularly.
Yeah, okay,
Nothing really to share.
Yeah, I gotta head off too. I got the kids and the girlfriend waiting for me. So
all right, then.
I'll take this time while you're bowing out. Thank you guys. Thank you for having me, Luke. And
no worries, man. Thanks for joining.
TP, Luxury, Crypto Prince. Thank you very much, French Bull too.
Yeah, man. We'll catch you
again
soon, mate.
I'll message you over the weekend, Luke. Thank you very much.
Yeah, nice one. See you, mate.
Have a good one.
Bye.
Yeah. So French Bull, why do you not think that this couldn't be the start of the wave 3? Like, what's the reason? What's the reason for that?
Because why not? I don't know. I don't feel it. It doesn't feel like a wave 2. It's not. There's not a mindset.
Mindset of wave 2.
Yeah, you know, wave 2 is like the end of all that. Everything is done, and we always a fail ready, and we're going back down, like just like March, if you want, like when everybody was really looking to 1K and stuff like this. And so if you look at the RSI on like a weekly chart, you can see clearly the wave 1 for the rally of the 2019, and a big pullback, and the big rally just we had until earlier this year is that made like a clear wave 3. Everything shows that it's a wave 3. That's all.
So you're then looking up here for. And wait, so you're thinking this is now. Wait, are you saying?
He thinks it's wave 5 now.
Wave 5 now. Okay, so this was wave 3, and now we're in wave 5.
Yeah.
We could get
unless we are doing the flat scenario that I shared earlier, but that doesn't change a lot.
Yeah, and we've never really seen.
We could do an SFT of the eye and get a pullback to the 50K, and that would be the wave 4, and we will be just starting the wave 5 then.
So I think previous bull markets have ended. Is it I can't remember. Is it the 3.618 or?
The wave 3?
For the wave 5, it like extended wave 5. Is that 3.618 that it's been to? I think I'd have to get an old chart, and that's what we've seen in the past.
Yeah, I don't take fib like this because they're expensive.
Okay. I think what we've seen previously, and this was 20. Let me just have a look. So this was my bearish scenario, which now can disappear from this chart because it hasn't happened, and we did cover this in case it did happen, but it hasn't. I want to look on Bitstamp. There we go. Yeah, here we go. Because this is what I was looking at from like macro as well.
Yeah, most likely. Unless unless the 4 was a 2.
Yeah. I
If
think this,
we really
I
go
was
for
drawing,
a super cycle thing.
yeah, I was drawing this as actually a more bearish scenario, with this
More
being the failed
conservative, we'll say.
618, and then you're coming back down here. But yeah, I can't remember where I had my bullish scenario on there, but I think if we're looking at, this is what we were looking at. Okay, so that comes to the 2. To the 2 would be 152k.
Yeah, so it's the 316.
Yeah, that's assuming
Yeah,
we have a
that's true.
double peak and then the oops, 618. I can't remember. Oh yeah, right.
As
Sorry,
we
that's
tend
luck.
to
That's
see
luck.
a very extended wave 5 on lower degree, this one might be very extended at a higher degree too.
Man, that's ridiculously high.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. Cool. I'm
At
just
this
going
scale, the
to.
fib is like, yeah.
Yeah, we're way higher than anything reasonable right now. All right, sorry. AJ Northman has just said sentient French, but please continue the chat. Love to hear the wave count idea. I think, was that what you guys were talking about when I couldn't hear anything?
Yeah.
Please do continue. Sorry, everyone.
And then you
I
start
came in,
shouting, I can't hear anybody. I can't hear anybody.
I ruined everything. Sorry, guys. But no one wants to do a screen share?
Just leave your screen on the
All right.
on the 1 minute.
Yeah, okay.
I'm gonna do we'll do that. All right, cool. I'll be back in just a sec. Continue your chat.
What's going on? I've just come back and heard Luke's disappearing. Wasn't silent.
Yeah. No, Luke's gone to get a drink, I think.
All right.
But yeah.
Oh,
Again.
make a nice retrace.
Potentially. Santi, we could get that 60k maybe we were talking about earlier. Do you remember those limits? Well, yeah, 60k.
Yeah, I think the sensible place to bid.
Yeah.
It's probably just maybe a dip under 60. You'd be able to get it. I mean, the 12-hour OB is coming in at about 58. Down to 57, but that would take a real flush to come down to there. So we'll see. But it would be nice to see a bit of a take out these late longers.
Yes.
I mean, we're essentially into literally we tapped the final daily OB on the chart.
Yeah,
like
so
that is the last resistance. There's nothing after that. After that, it's probably teleport up to 70k at least.
Bitfinex is like kind of stepping this down. I don't know if you're looking at that. Not too much Bitcoin.
So earlier, what happened in the day at 60k? If you were looking at the chart, yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
I was going to say they're trading at premium right now.
At premium, yeah.
Oh, I was thinking
they're not pushing much.
Yeah, Bitfinex is 61,254. Yeah, they're trading at premium to everybody else.
It's 40, 30 to 40 bucks. Like all day since
the highest premium at the moment is Deribit. Yeah, Deribit's leading with the highest premium, then Bybit, and then Binance. So not the highest.
Okay.
But yeah.
I'm just looking at because I made indicators that just look at Bitfinex premium over the day.
Yeah, so at 60k earlier, we had two 500 Bitcoin walls on two different exchanges set up. And it looked to me, what they did was they put the walls up and people were front running the walls, trying to enter into short contracts. And essentially what they were doing, they were just sucking the liquidity out of everybody, and then they pulled the walls and let it rip up after 60K. I mean, whenever you see big walls on exchanges, okay, we're getting real flush down now.
Yeah.
Hey, what are we coming down to? Oh, damn, okay. Let's go. But yeah, whenever you see big walls on exchanges, you have to think like there's a reason why they're putting the big walls up, because they can always hide that shit. Like there's usually an alternate method, and usually the alternate method is they're taking the opposite position to what they're putting the wall up on. Especially if you see size. Right, let me open the YouTube chat.
Oh,
What's
yeah,
everybody talking about?
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Thank you. I'm on the rum now.
So I was talking about what happened at 60K earlier. I'm guessing you weren't home, so you didn't see the.
No.
But if you go on Trading Light, you'll probably be able to see the old data. And I think it was on. Oh, what exchange was it? Wait, let me check. It was definitely on Binance. If you check the Binance.
Oh my god.
So there should be, if you're on the correct contract, there should have been a 500 Bitcoin war.
60K, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got a 300 and a 200, 250 and a 350 there at 60K.
Yeah. So what was happening was they were advertising their orders on the book. Everybody could see it, and essentially what they were doing was they were taking the opposite side.
Right.
Yeah, and then they pulled it, and then shit just ripped up.
Ah, right. Okay, this would have been just afterwards then.
Yeah.
Oh.
This is 60,500. I'm not.
Same shit was happening on Coinbase.
Okay, let's have a look on Binance Spot. There, that looks a bit cleaner.
Hey, the aggression is crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, we've had a few 500 Bitcoin walls put up today on Spot. And yeah, 100 Bitcoin of those have been pulled.
How much is 500 Bitcoin? What are we talking? At this price, 500 would be
30 million.
30 million, okay.
It's quite a lot of money.
Yeah.
Although
sure,
in the grand scheme of things, not so much. $30 million for a whale.
What did you
market maker?
What did we see on the exchange the other day? The 40 million market sell caused the 8% correction. I can't remember which exchange it was. It was BitMEX. No, was it BitMEX? It was one of them.
It's Bitstamp.
Yeah, Bitstamp. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Had a crazy week.
That shows you why you should only trade on exchanges with good liquidity. Those are the exact reasons.
Absolutely. I'm just going to invite.
What exchange has a good liquidity? Because if Bitstamp and Kraken don't.
Yeah, I just seen the chat again, Farhan. It's like, Luke, how dare you say 30 mil is a lot of money? I have more respect for you than that. Yeah. One day I'll be just
being he was being modest.
Yeah. Of course. I'll be here soon talking about my 800 million in Bitcoin alone.
Yeah, remember your friends, yeah? Remember the guys who were there to support you.
Yeah. I'm going to invite crew to the call, just in general, and see if anyone wants to join. So see if things get a little bit more rowdy if certain members do want to join in the call. I'm talking to you, Notorious POP, and anyone else who's around. Shark harmonic on the 5 minute. No, I don't see one. I knew he'd join. I knew he'd join.
Who you calling rowdy?
As soon as I posted that, I was like, "Oh, I know who's going to be the first one in this call."
I was waiting
Welcome.
for it, you know.
This is our for anyone who maybe doesn't know this community in general. Notorious POP is our resident crazy Yank hillbilly. What else can we call you?
Legend.
Legend.
I warned you when I joined that I was a little crazy.
Oh man, it's
Really?
always good fun to have you on the calls.
I
How's it
ain't been called a
going?
hillbilly yet. I live in the city, yo.
I know. I just was thinking of
Man lives in
derogatory
New York,
American
dude.
terms.
Right. What's up, man? Been a crazy day, yo. Good stream so far.
Thank you. It's yeah, I don't really know. We probably haven't provided much value to anyone because I think we started the stream literally as we hit the high, and we've just been pulling back ever since. So yeah, happy days. Sorry, I dumped the market.
Wait, this is good. You're providing opportunities. Just
Guys, you got your buy the dip, right?
Yeah,
We're here by the dip.
More.
Yeah.
That $5 you've got sitting there, but
Yeah.
Hey, good evening, guys.
Good evening. Is that Delirium in the
yes.
chat?
Hey, I wanna ask something about the 500 Bitcoin walls. So they advertised
Yes.
it, but where did they fill their bags for the other side? Can you see that?
yeah, they filled it on the exchange. Is called BitMEX, I think. Yeah, BitMEX.
So
Yeah.
they put up the wall on Binance
Because
and
I was
they-
tracking. Yeah, I was tracking the volume on BitMEX, and they were huge,
So
like
what?
equivalent size hidden orders sitting on the books.
Yeah, what seemed to happen at 60,700 was they did have a sell wall there that then came into it and then was immediately pulled because none of this disappeared, so none of this actually got hit. Here, I'm not entirely sure what. Okay, so this did trade through it.
Yeah, it got wicked into. Some of the Bitcoin got taken out,
And then the remaining.
but the remaining got pulled.
And how did you see where they bought it on BitMEX? Because it's hidden or not?
Yeah, but you can, if you track, there's a certain site you can use which track like the hidden orders. They analyze the volume compared to what's going on the market.
Oh yeah, I heard
on the
you
market.
talk about it.
Yeah.
But I don't remember the website. But
So here we got, this was as we broke, this is 59,700, so we did have it pulled after someone filled about 100 Bitcoins worth. Yeah, it's hard to see on this. So this is spot. You've definitely had a few orders that were pulled. Definitely at 60,700 that was pulled as price came into it, and then we just managed to get that move up. So,
but you did get a decent pullback from the walls they put up.
Yeah. And that's the whole point. That's what they do.
Yeah.
Indeed.
They gather they cause people to take the opposite side of the trade, and they suck that liquidity up, and then they remove the wall and let it rip.
The crazy thing about this is because we're seeing so much. Look at the delta at this point. Okay, so this single candle alone has $600 million behind it, or no, 688 Bitcoin behind it. I think this is Bitcoin, isn't it? So we're looking at a 688 Bitcoin increase in delta on this 1 minute candle. And the fact that it didn't take out a single Bitcoin position on here, like, that to me seems calculated. Yeah, so you buy up 6 sorry, 600 Bitcoin.
That's the equivalent of the wall.
The equivalent of the wall to push price up just to clear everything to the wall, not to sell, not to buy any of it, but just to the wall, calculated. You get the pullback and then immediately through it. Okay, because that gets pulled straight away. None of that position got filled. None of it. Okay, so that was an immediate 1 minute. You have an increase of 600 Bitcoin delta into that sell wall, but nothing got filled.
And how much of a pullback did that give?
60,700.
So you would imagine they filled their bags
60,400. So very, very small amount of pullback.
So they filled their bags like $300 lower.
Yeah, and I think this was So this was possibly liquidation run on this. Although it's a spot, so we're not going to see liquidations on this. But that's really interesting, actually. Just look at that. You zoom out. That is huge. The delta coming in there,
huge.
huge.
Yeah. And
not a single Bitcoin placed on that sell wall got sold. Not one. And that is incredible. Like when you see that, how that could have been calculated so perfectly.
It's probably bots calculating how much liquidity is on the books, right? And they just instantly buy that shit up exactly to the point.
And then what happens is you come through it to the almost to the tick through it as soon as that gets pulled. Just cancelling that out, getting the pullback, and then going on this run. So yeah, someone loaded bags here for sure. And where is price now? So you can be fairly certain if price does come back down to 60,300, you're gonna get a bounce.
You're gonna
because there's clearly a position at this point from what happened here. There is clearly a position at this point.
Hey, when we're all millionaires, will you show us how to load our bags?
I mean, you won't need to be shown how to load your bags when you're a millionaire.
Yeah,
I want to
offload your bags.
Yeah, offload
your
bags. That's the idea. That's what we'll be struggling with when we're at 100k, and we've got to think, oh, how can we get rid of this Bitcoin without a tax implication? Oh shit. That's gonna be
that's the sad reality.
Yeah,
because you have to, like, even if you go to USDT, you're going to be faced with taxes because you're still disposing of the asset. So there is no way around it. You fucking pay your taxes, or
you pay enough taxes so they don't come chasing you. That's what you do.
Yeah, but it depends.
Let's not talk taxes on the public.
Yeah, you're right.
Sorry, I brought it up. I completely brought it up, but let's not talk.
Look, we pay all our taxes. Like, it is what it is.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah, of course.
Shut up, dude. You're not going to say that. I was trying to clear you, dude.
What are we talking
about?
What's
taxes? I still try and get out of my class 2 national insurance.
Man's out here, he doesn't even pay like TV license.
Yeah, man. All right. Cowboy, GA, why are you not live with Luke? You're a legend. Who's GA? Neko is a legend. We all love him.
I've got an interesting post that you might want to share with this stream. If I find it, then you can show it. And it's comparing the Bitcoin ETF approval to when the US oil ETF approval got compared, and they're comparing it obviously to the spot market, so the WTI crude oil spot market, and how and like what goes on in there. And I think it'd be interesting. Let me just find it for you.
Yeah. I've just seen Cowboy in here asking Georgette Adelaide to join the stream. I've sent a link if you want to join the stream. Daddy Neko, does Daddy Neko want to join the stream? We'll see. We might have a few more people joining us in a second. Baran, the funniest thing is seeing trading mentors breaking down your tape games on the order books and then not paying taxes. Yeah. I mean, I do. This is a limited liability company, like what we have here. I've got to pay my taxes now. I've got yeah. We're official. Anyone can see the yeah.
Now the secret is to classify it as an investment and not as trading. Oh no, okay, that's too much. Let's not go there.
I'm just going to timestamp this video for knowing what part of it I need to mute in after this goes.
No, this is also like satire.
It's fine, of course it is. I mean, that's the thing. Like literally, like Toros Crypto is a official company. Like so we've got to. There's no way around it. So yeah. That's the crazy world I got myself into by doing this, and yeah, I've got to live with the consequences.
I just had a friend say, "Hey, man, I'm getting into crypto. Any suggestions?" I said, "Stop."
Buy it when it's at 100k. We need that exit liquidity. We need to take profit exit liquidity for 100k. We need someone to buy our bags when we're
wait a few months.
Yeah. That's what I tell everyone. Like I've been getting messages about that like all day, and I'm just like, wait until it goes over 100k. I just need. We're gonna need that exit liquidity when we get there. Otherwise, things are just gonna get. It's gonna become very difficult to sell. Luis Rivera, where can I learn order flow and reading the books? Here. Here. We do trading rooms, like basically every day. This is pretty much what we're looking at because a lot of the time it's low volume, boring stuff that we're talking about.
And if you're
we've got to look at order flow in order to get an idea of what's going on in the market. So we're going right down onto I've got this as a $20 million dollar tick size, and we're looking at order flow like all the time. So if you want to learn order flow,
$20 million tick size.
Yeah,
I like that.
Pretty good. Sometimes that's what we've got to go for on the crew calls because Bitcoin's very sideways often when we do them, and then the moves always happen afterwards because yeah.
Oh, volume 20 million. Okay. I thought you were talking actual tick size. It's like, okay, yeah.
Oh, 20 million tick size. Yeah, imagine that. Yeah.
Yeah, volume, yeah. I like to use the trend reversal sometimes. Actually, quite a lot. Especially the 500.
I've really not figured out trend reversal yet. I can't find a way to make it work for me.
Really? Oh, it's so good.
It's nice. I just can't find a way to
look
make
at
it
the
work
points
for
of the reversals and then match it up with like truck traders.
Yeah, I'm looking for divergence as well, and it just gives me too many false signals.
Yeah, I don't usually use it for I think it's really good to see trap traders.
Yeah. So we're looking up here.
Yeah.
We're looking. Oh my god! Yeah, we're looking down here. Oh, a little lonely trap trader at the lows here. But that's the thing. I just can't make it work for me from a trading perspective. Hindsight always looks amazing, but I've not trained my eye enough yet, and that's so much about being a trader is just training your eye to be able to spot these things, and I haven't got trend reversal there yet. At all. I really want to get it. I really want to get it down because
Wait, once we get you into trend, we need to get you into Renko charts. Now that's the real. That's really good. If you want to see divergences play out, you got to go Renko.
Man. Oh man.
Yeah. The issue with TradingView is you can't. I don't think you can change the block sizes.
No.
But yeah, because on other websites you can actually set what your block sizes are on the Renkos.
Oh wait, this is no ATR.
No, that's something
ATR?
else. Average to range.
I have no idea what Renko is.
That's something else. Yeah, ATR.
I just there are two things that I've just not really like. All I care about in trading is trading.
Making money.
yeah, that's literally it, and I think that's what I say. Anyone who's had like a crew, like an onboarding call or anything, so anyone who joins the crew gets that onboarding call. And the thing that I always say every time is, what I want to focus on is actually trading this stuff and the application of the technical analysis to be in it, to be able to take trades. So nothing in hindsight, no analysis that's like, okay, this looks cool.
Yeah, but you look at the charts
I know.
On a time and price basis.
Yeah, this is what I mean. Like, I haven't figured this out from a trading perspective yet, so I can't.
Just from a different way to look at the charts, because there's all charts are is basically data, right?
Exactly.
And,
yeah.
And there's different ways to view that data. Whether you want to look at it on a time-based chart,
I didn't want to do that,
or you want to use a Renko chart. Well, there's so many different ways. Volume-based chart, you know.
And there's so many different strategies out there.
Exactly.
For being able to trade, and for me, like, if
make a choice at some point, you can't just learn everything and
you've got to figure out what works for you. Like, I consider myself to be a trader, not an analyst, and there's a lot of people that are analysts in the space that can say a lot of stuff in hindsight, but they're not traders. They probably never traded a contract in their lives. But I just can't comment on how trend reversal I've not mastered yet. I've not got to that point. I can't figure it out, and it's just my own brain. I can't figure out how to trade that, and I'm not going to be able to trade everything. And Renko I've never even looked at. I'm just saying that from the perspective of, like, people come on here probably expecting me to know everything. And I don't.
That's because your the way you trade now works. So
I like the way I trade.
The thing about trading is so vast. You can't be a master of everything. You got to pick one area and then master that area.
Yeah, I really want to get trend reversal down, but every time I've looked at it, I've messed up. Like that's.
I'll send you a good strategy. I'll tell you a strategy, or what I like to employ.
Put it in the Discord, mate.
But like privately.
Oh
yeah,
well, I'll share it with the crew. But like,
playbook update next week.
Not on YouTube.
Playbook update next week is trend reversal.
Yeah.
I need to get When Sailing in the call one time, because I haven't seen him for a while, but he's the master of trend reversal, and I just never been able to. It's never really worked for me, ever. I'm a price action guy.
See, I'm a price action guy as well, and that's what I predominantly trade. But then I have different strategies for different scenarios. Like, I like to bring the Renko out, like, at certain points as well. But yeah, it really depends.
Yeah.
Moon, guys.
All right, what's going on in here? Is there some drama going on in the chat? What's going on in the chat? I can't even see what's going on. There's no idiot. P, chill out. The chat's fine. I can't see anything wrong in the chat. Fine. Well, Luke, you know how much I don't know what's going on here. These chats get ridiculous, especially on a Friday night. I'm trying to figure it out. I don't know what's happening. The chat looks good. The chat looks fine. I know Georgette, Tiger, causing issues.
What, you got a bit of drama going on?
I don't know. I can't see any drama. Apparently there is.
Fine.
Someone mentioned something about one of the other YouTubes, and I think
Oh man,
we're just getting defensive for us Toros family.
Oh, come on. Like, I don't care. Like, yeah, it's all good. It's all good. There are plenty of other good traders out there. There are plenty of other good YouTube content creators out there. I really don't care. I really do not mind. Like, it's we're all a community. We're all in the crypto space. We're all here to make money. And people, I've always thought, like, I've always been on that mindset as if, like, some people might like the analysis I'm doing. Some people might like the analysis other people are doing, and people can make their own decisions. And if people are shilling other communities within the chat, let them do it. People can make their own decisions. I don't know. I don't know what's going on here.
Yeah, but yeah, I know. I agree with that though. But like, also agree with the fact like don't come into somebody else's like fucking channel. And,
Also,
like,
Yeah, basically what I'm trying to say. Sorry, basically what I'm trying to say is like, come on, you're coming to our chat, to our group to talk about other groups. Like, it doesn't make sense.
Okay,
you have your own group. Just go to your group and talk about that group and whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like
what I will do is if anyone says,
sense,
oh, look at this other trader on YouTube, you should go check out their videos or whatever. Like, it's kind of disrespectful because we're here in a way, like, we're here trying to provide value for everyone. I know this is a Friday night, we're just chatting, we're just talking nonsense. But if you start saying, I saw a comment earlier saying like another community was better or something along those lines, I didn't really see it. And if you're doing that, it's just disrespectful. Like, whatever. I'll just remove it from the chat or things. But I don't care. There's loads of good people out there. If you're here watching our stream, then like watch our stream. It's a Friday night. We're talking nonsense. Literally, we're talking nonsense. But that's why we're here. And I think a lot of people like that just general podcast kind of vibe. Like, we take things very seriously during the week. I genuinely believe that we're the best community out there for helping people to learn how to trade and for giving people just stuff that they can do to help themselves, like, yeah, change their lives, and us giving our just opinions on the market and things. So that's it. But if people don't like that, then whatever, I don't care. just don't bring that drama into the chat, because yeah.
Shall we
talk properly. I'm a bit too.
Shall we bring it back into the Bitcoin? So I've got a question for you in terms of, and I'm sure some people probably don't know this, but what's your take on the super cycle?
I think I touched on this like earlier. Is that at some point the market cap's going to become very important, and it's going to become very difficult to move Bitcoin the way that it's being moved now.
And I think a good example of something like that is obviously like the next best comparison, something like gold.
Yes, yeah. So, okay, gold chart. When we were down at these 29k lows, we were looking at a gold chart comparison. I don't know if I've still. Let me just see if I can find that.
Market cap of gold, like 10 trillion.
Yeah, so the market. I did a post. I'm gonna search my name on Discord, and I'm gonna look for gold.
Okay. I mean, the super cycles, it depends on what happened during the next wave we are in. Right
Yeah.
now.
So
do governments accept start to stack some Bitcoin and stuff, or do we take a big backlash from regulation?
Yeah. So I think what I'm looking at from super cycle is that yes, if we come up to this 100k region, the market cap is going to become incredibly large. It's going to be harder to move things around. It's going to be harder to get 80% retraces from that, because I think money will be in, and then in only because we're faced with the the fact that by the next halving we're down to our last 10% of supply on Bitcoin. Okay, and that's the main thing that I think from the super cycle perspective is we are down to our 10%, last 10% on Bitcoin. Now that's going to take what, 130 years, I think, more to mine the whole lot.
We'll all be dead before we see the last Bitcoin mined, which is kind of a shame.
Yeah, but we are there in that last 10%, and I do think that could have a major role to play, is that the halvings could lose their effect at that point.
But you think they won't have the same? Do you think it could turn into a scenario where instead of the halvings being bullish and the price is going up, the halvings could just be soften the bear markets?
Possibly, yeah.
In terms of not having such serious bear markets.
Like when you're talking about a market cap, we're over $1 trillion right now, right? Okay, so if we're gonna go say like a $4 trillion market cap, to move $4 trillion every 4 years, which is the cycle we're in at the moment, is going to be incredibly difficult. So surely there's going to be an extension on the length that everything takes at that point. So yeah, sure, things have got to change. We've seen a correction here that's taken 6 months to play out, and we're still not breaking through all-time highs. Okay, it's been 6 months since we were last at all-time highs, and we're still apparently in a bull market. So yeah, I just
you ever see a scenario where
cycles are what we're going for at the moment.
Do you ever see a scenario where 180k gets smashed? By smashed, I mean like we go 400k. Just a number out of the top of my head.
Maybe. Because maybe what we see,
the target is between 100k and 500k, or 300k.
And literally, the thing is, if we go up to like over 200k, you know the target's going to be $1 million.
Over 200k.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah,
it's
but
just
that
going to
will be the
happen.
target for the cycle after.
For the cycle after, yes.
Everyone.
That's in the case of everything succeed. Yeah.
Everyone in 2017 was looking for Bitcoin to hit 10k. Okay, it went to 18, 20, depending on what exchange you're looking at. It went to, let's say, 20k. It doubled.
So everybody was talking about what, 100k? Oh no, John McAfee was talking about $1 million. But
yeah, everyone.
John McAfee was going to eat his dick. But yeah, go ahead, sorry.
Well, he's dead now, but yeah.
Supposedly he's dead, yeah.
Rest in peace, yeah. McAfee.
Farhan's the one that's going to be donating his balls, so I guess that's the next best thing. What else? Like, everyone now is looking at 100k Bitcoin. I think right now that's a minimum expectation. If we're breaking above all-time high, you've got to go way beyond there. If we're going into a parabolic advance, we've got to be looking double that at least. Similar situation, yeah?
Similar somebody was asking me, are we going to get 100k? I was like, Bitcoin is at least going to do a 2x from all-time high. So I don't see how 100k does not get like hit or broken.
I could probably find myself... like, I used to do video YouTube stuff back in 2017 when I was just a shit trader and I had no idea what I was doing. But I can remember talking about Bitcoin when it was at 6k around this time of year, saying, here's the possible scenario that we could hit 10k by the end of the year. And it just blasted through it. And I can remember every single moment of that, every single day of that bull run is just there. And that's the thing, that was exciting. That was like, that final leg of the Bitcoin bull market was just amazing. Like, what it did during that parabolic advance, like, anyone who's got into crypto any time since what is it, no, December 2018, you've never seen hype on Bitcoin like we had in that market. And yeah, so the vast majority of people here have never seen that kind of hype, and it's that kind of thing, like, when that starts to actually get going, it's just insane. And that could, it really could propel us to prices like 200k and above.
Do you think things like the ETF and such can slow it down?
I don't know. That's the thing, we never know. Yeah.
Well, the post I was going to show you, sorry, I just can't find it. It was on Twitter earlier and I didn't like it. But it was comparing the Bitcoin ETF with the US oil ETF in terms of the spot price. And it was showing how like oil did like a 60% on the spot, but the ETF actually did a negative 60% in the same time frame. And it was something to do with the contango between the futures and the spot price, and how there's a negative rollover between the contracts. Like, I'm not 100% sure. You'd have to read it because I don't trade the oil, so I'm not 100% sure. But
yeah,
I'll try to find it.
Yeah, if you can find it, that'd be cool. All right, I see more drama in the chat. Let me just
I don't read chat anymore.
No. Is Findus in here? Findus. Is he in the chat somewhere? Oh man, I remember that guy. That was cool. KS says, I'm banned from the chat. What the fuck is this hierarchy? And P is my buddy, actually. What's going on? I don't know. I'm still seeing you in the chat, so you can't be banned from the chat because I can see you literally right there. So no one's banned from the chat. Anyway, I don't know what's going on. This is, I guess, the equivalent of what Senti was talking about. This was the first gold ETF, started trading on the 1st of November 2004, and it did a 300% increase in price. Gold market cap at that point, this is the first ever gold ETF, was $1 trillion. Okay, Bitcoin market cap right now, $1 trillion. Gold market cap up here, $10 trillion. And that doesn't make sense at all.
How long did that take to play out?
But this, a few years, like 7 years. But Bitcoin's a hell of a lot faster. Okay, so I'm trying to find the chart that I did show of basically gold on a weekly time frame is very similar to Bitcoin. No, gold on a yearly time frame is very similar to Bitcoin on a weekly time frame right now. So we're looking at like massive amounts faster on Bitcoin than what gold is.
So like we're talking like 2 months.
Possibly, yeah, possibly.
Next year, definitely.
Yeah.
Well, that'll help with my 318,000 scenario.
118K.
118K could be, yeah, that'd be a nice level for sure. Right, where are we? Bitcoin's still 7% up on the day, and it feels like it's had a really big pullback since we started streaming. Wow. So I'm just responding to a message.
Yeah, I messaged it to you, Luke.
Ah, okay, cool. Thank you. Ah, I saw this, I think, earlier.
Yeah, it was an interesting read.
Hmm. Futures-based Bitcoin ETFs, buyer beware. Thread on Contango using USO ETF for futures-based ETF on crude oil to compare the performance of spot, WTI crude, first month of crude futures, and a futures-based ETF. What is Contango? When higher prices are expected in the future, the futures curve positively slopes. That's all that Contango is. Yep. Here's what it looks like using current BTC futures. So we are seeing a positive slope on BTC futures. Okay, so that is projecting into 2022 all the way to the end of 2022. Cool. Now here's how a futures-based ETF works. Before contract expiration, ETF must sell first month futures and purchase second, and further out futures to not receive physical or cash delivery.
Because oil is, it's like you accept when you trade the contracts are physically delivered.
Mm-hmm.
That's why when
at the moment we're just looking at futures on.
Like, do you remember when oil went negative, right? People got stuck with contracts who were trading it and they had to take delivery of fucking oil.
Mm-hmm.
Like, imagine that. Like, you're trying to trade it and then you're stuck with contracts where you have to take delivery of oil because that's crazy.
Yeah. I'm not going to go through this whole thread because I'm too drunk.
Yeah, but I'll post it in the Discord. People can have a look at it.
Yeah.
It's interesting.
I was just going to say I'll just quickly put that into crew chat. So if anyone wants to read this, it's in crew chat.
Yeah, but all of this has to do with delivery, okay? Which is not an issue with Bitcoin.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
exactly, because Bitcoin's not physically delivered.
No. And the ETFs that have been is gonna be approved is non-BTC backed, I would say.
Yeah, it's not spot.
Yeah. What's going on here? Cowboy, find this is coming to say hello. Find this is King Kong Bitcoin. Find this is everywhere. This guy's like the crazy cat is like all over the place. It'd be good to have him on a call sometime. He's a good guy. Broadly speaking, what is your exit strategy for spots? Will you ladder out at a certain point or wait for a top, then trying to sell on the way down, or after a retrace, for example? Okay, so my exit strategy at the moment is, the thing is, you've got to be so flexible on it. Okay, so my exit strategy, if I was going to say from traditional stuff, what I would usually go is I'd wait for a blow off top, or I'd wait for a massive pullback on price, and then I'll sell on the bounce. And that's generally what I do to exit out of markets. There is no point for me to exit markets when we're in an uptrend. And this is what we saw back here. My initial exit strategy was parabolic advance, which we did see in February, and I did sell spot at this point, and I did go short at this point. What we then happened after that is I did sell the rest of my position around this area, and I was scaling out around here. Okay, so what I'm waiting for is a change of market structure, and then I'm looking for the bounce, and I'll sell into the bounce.
That bounce was a perfect exit, and
yeah, this was a perfect exit.
The exchange of market structure, a nice bounce into the.
Did you exit like your whole position then?
Nah.
Oh, okay.
No, not my whole position. No.
No, okay.
Like I always have spot holdings, and I was very convinced that this, like, I literally thought we'd come to 42k and then we'd continue. So the one,
and that's what a lot of people thought.
Yeah, the one bad decision I've made, one bad decision on this bull market, is that I bought this. Okay.
Me too.
I did buy that area of price, actually slightly lower. Okay, I bought the low of here. I bought 42k. I was looking for this low to get taken out. I was looking for this area to act as support. I bought this level right here. I had to hold that underwater for a while. I didn't sell it. Okay, but what I was at the same point is I was short from here. All right, so I didn't mind that I bought this because I was still very confident that we were coming up here. Yeah, so it really doesn't matter to me. I was still very confident that eventually we'd end up there at the end of the bull market. So yeah, my exit strategy basically is very similar to what this is. I think at some point what we'll see on the chart is price will come up, it will do this, it will do this, it will do this, it will do this. At some point you'll change market structure. Okay, you've taken out your lows. What I will do is I'll exit on the bounce. I'll look for the golden pocket region, and that's just generally my strategy. I'll look for that golden pocket region. Look at that, perfect. I've done this so many times. So many times. Okay, that is where I'll exit. All right, and right here, look, let's just say, okay, this is going to be 200k.
Watch the price, yes.
I literally just scrolled up to some random, like, arbitrary number. We're going to have an all-time high at $215,000, and I will exit at 200k.
Random lines, random
Snapshot this and
exactly at 200k.
Screenshot this shit. All right. So that's what I would do. I would also start to scale in to short positions. Let's say, okay, here's your previous high. I would scale into short positions here up to this point, and not short positions. I mean, I'd exit at that point, and I'd see what happens. And then again, if price does this and does this, I'll get back in here. And I think this is the strategy that a lot of people have probably had, is that I mean, right now we're not looking at that scenario because Bitcoin has had a massive retrace. But let's say Bitcoin did hold support at 42, came back up here and did this. I think we'd see a lot of people buying back in at this point, and that would increase the speed in which things go up after that point. But yeah, that's generally my strategy. I think if I see a parabolic advance and I see something like this, then I would sell the retrace. I wouldn't really be wanting to sell into a trend. There's really not that much point. Imagine that. Like, I'm just gonna save this. Oh, what? Why is my computer not working? Why is my Shift command, like Shift Alt S, not giving me a? I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, never mind. I would screenshot that, but I can't. I'll just do this instead. Yeah. View up here. Thanks, Luke. I just wonder if we see the same type of retrace after the previous all-time high. That was like 3 drives up versus blow off top. Yeah, that's the reason why I don't think this is a macro high, because this for me was just a corrective move. I think the issue 2017 this would have held. Okay. The issue we have now is we've got leverage in the market. Things go further than you would expect, and maybe that happens to the upside as well. So maybe price is going to go up a lot higher than you would expect. I don't know. Yeah, I guess that's my thoughts. Anyone else got anything they want to say on like exit strategy or anything?
Cover everything. Yeah, that's hard to say before you see it, but
yeah.
I didn't even pack a parachute, so
exit. Who the fuck exits?
I mean, we're the new.
You wait for weakness and
yeah.
This is it's only ever gone up in the last 10 years. Why would you ever exit?
That's the thing. I would never exit Bitcoin entirely. I'll always hold the majority of my wealth, I think, in crypto, unless it proves to me that it's not going to work.
You don't have to exit by selling spot. You can just like
USDT
bigger on the contract.
Guys, we're going to have RSR, which is going to be the best stablecoin out there by the end of this cycle.
Oh, mate, the chart looks really good, and I was actually interested in purchasing some. So, where's the best place to purchase?
No.
And this isn't a shit or anything. I'm actually going to use my own money to purchase this shit.
RSR, this is an amazing project, and I do think this is going to be the best stablecoin out there because it is. It's actually doing stuff like right now, and
yeah. Where's the best place to purchase some though? If I wanted to buy some of this, like what, Binance?
Yeah.
I'm talking spot.
Binance.
Yeah.
Yeah, Binance. Yeah, I'd say so. Oh, is it on Coinbase? I don't know yet.
Oh, I have to check. If it's on Coinbase, I'll definitely pick it.
RSR. I would say KuCoin or FTX. It's everywhere. But yeah, go Binance or FTX. Yeah. This is a phenomenal project. It's just like,
yeah, the chart looks amazing as well.
Like absolutely game changing as well. Like you just step up, continue doing this. This is the first markup, and like I know P jokes about this, but $1, not out of the realms of possibility. I know we're looking at like 3 cents right now, but
we will get there. Yeah.
Yeah. RSR, QNT.
So keep buying, you know.
All I'll say, I'll repeat this time and time again. RSR, QNT, ZCX. Okay, you hold those 3, you get them at a good price, you'll change your life. RSR, QNT, ZCX.
What did he do?
For me, those are future top 10.
In general, I'm gonna look it up, but what is it? What?
RSR is it has a native stablecoin, and then so it has I think it's called RSV, the stablecoin, or something along those lines. It's being used all over the world, like in developing countries, to basically, like, it's the whole bank the unbanked kind of idea. They have a really nice app that's working. It's become, I think in Venezuela, it's like the #1 currency that's being used is their stablecoin, and it's already out there, it's already working. There's a massive thing for South America, for Africa, for places like that to just be able to have control of their own money. So this is a huge project. I think they've got, I think there's massive potential on this. I'll just open up the website. Reserve, right.
Yeah, so it's part of the Coinbase Capital Venture Fund. So that's their like investment part of Coinbase.
Yeah,
they're invested into it.
This is,
but it's not on Coinbase.
No,
no.
RSI.
Well, Coinbase, they invest in projects that aren't not on their platform as well.
Yeah. Hold on. Seriously, have they really changed their website to this? Okay. Previously, their website looked really cool, and it looked really clean, and it looked really nice.
Time to sell.
But now they've gone down the CRV route of just turning into some like 1990s nonsense.
Like, explain to me what that little GIF is meant to represent.
I have no idea.
Like, it's spitting out.
They had the cleanest. They had such a nice, clean, really good website. Gave you all the information about the project, and now I guess they're just going into noob marketing mode because they know what's coming. Okay, sorry everyone. This looks like absolute shit. I do genuinely believe in the project, but the website is fucking garbage right now. I'm not even going to look at that again. Second, okay, QNT is the second one that I did say. Okay, so QNT Quant. Now this is clean. This is serious. Okay, this is oh my god. What has happened on the chat? We've got the webcam models in the chat. Let's remove all of this. P, can you get on that?
P, man, do your job.
It's done, it's done.
I just saw everything.
You're getting too big, mate. You're getting too big.
What am I even talking about?
Wait, you're telling us about QNT.
CBDCs, okay? So central bank digital currencies are going to be an absolutely massive thing in the next couple of years. And these are the guys that are creating like probably every single one of those. So this is Quant. They're working with the Bank of England. They're working with German Bank. They're working with, I think they're working in America now. And they are the guys that are creating the framework for the central bank digital currencies to be rolled out across the world. It's inevitable, okay? It's going to happen. I'm not going to support them, but it's inevitable. And if these guys are in the crypto ecosystem and they're the people that are helping them out, massive, massive opportunity there. Now, the chart, of course, we always start with a chart. RSI has had a nice move down. QNT, not so much, okay? QNT is still high, like very, very high. But I do think this has potential to go much, much higher. Now, I was investing into this when it was down like $30. Okay, it's now sat like 10x of that. But that's the other thing. I think that's number 2. So RSR, QNT, and number 3 is ZCX, which is a next generation exchange. Okay, so what ZCX do, which is different to anything else? Again, we're quite high on this. But these are the 3 that I was massively invested in earlier on in the year. And they've done me very well, and they're my 3 kind of top picks, my favorite projects. there are some others that fall just outside of that, but those are my favorite three. ZCX is the next gen exchange. It's going to have basically everything you could ever want from an exchange on it. You'll have dynamic multi-asset staking, which means if you do stake the ZCX token, you can get multiple assets from that by staking. So you will receive Cirrus tokens from staking this at the same time as you'll receive DMTR tokens. You'll receive whale room tokens. You'll receive all these other tokens that you can get from just staking one asset. You can receive like 5, 6 at the beginning tokens from just holding this coin and having it on their exchange. You'll just get given free tokens all over the place, which is amazing. And that's why I love the Launchpool platform so much as well, because price equals cheap and opportunity is very good, because it's very, very cheap to get into the stuff that launches on Launchpool, and the projects that do launch off of that have just amazing charts, amazing fundamentals, and yeah, generally very nice stuff. So that's like I guess that's my thoughts on why I chose those three. Also, someone accused me earlier of like I did the video on DMTR earlier, and so I was like, how much have you been paid to make this video? Because someone thought it was like absolute garbage. I've never been paid a cent to make one of these fundamental videos. It's just something that I wanted to add to the YouTube. So
and you wouldn't have a show share. That you're not that type of person.
I've been asked to make videos by some awful stuff. But I've always told people that the projects that I'm interested in, so DMTR, Hathor, ZCX, QNT, they're all here on my low cap gems. And I find this, and if I want to make some content on it, like the Dimitra video that I made today was just like, it's a farming token, it's just nonsense. But I think it could make some money if it comes down to this area. So yeah. Yeah. We're on the listen token now as well. Everyone in the crew. Jacob, do you still think QNT can still go even more ham? Yes. Like, absolutely no doubt about it. I think this is... Okay, what we've had... French Bull, are you here?
Yeah.
Just from looking at that naked chart, that's a wave 5, right? Up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I suppose.
Yeah.
Fluffy, but yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, yeah.
Yeah. So what we'd probably be looking at is maybe a move down on the BTC pair down to here, and then we're probably looking at resetting the whole cycle again.
Yeah.
I do think QNT has a lot more to go for it. That was a big area that I did sell, because we did have that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 kind of waves up after an accumulation period. So you go through accumulation, you have your breakout, you hit your 5 on that, and then you're probably looking back down into this 300,000 sats level on here. However, from a USDT perspective, it looks absolutely fine. Like, this to me would look more like a 1 than anything else. So yeah, I think QNT could go a lot higher. Aeon is saying RSR mainnet launch will be rolled out in Q4 2021. So again, when RSR gets their mainnet, maybe that will help them. I don't know. Cool. A normal question. Richard Vallis, question on the group. What style of TA do you cover? Is it mainly price action and TPO? Also, are you focused on scalping or swing trading or both? Many thanks. So, okay, this is the thing. What we have, this is not the best time for me to answer this question. P has answered it quite well. We trade everything. So we have trading rooms almost every day where we're looking at the low time frames. Okay, and what we're doing when we're looking at the low time frames is we're first of all looking at the footprint. Okay, so we're looking at the footprint, we're looking at the TPO, we're looking at the order book, and we're looking at the low time frames. So we do trading rooms every day. We have setups that are scalp trades, that are day trades. We do that every single day. We do identify those and we try and find every single move that happens in the chart. But at the same time, on a Monday and a Friday, in between all of that, we have a big focus on maybe bigger kind of long-term plays. So on a Friday, what I tend to do is look more towards the fundamental analysis, and we're looking at bigger position trades. We're talking about stuff like QNT, we're talking about stuff like ZZX. And on the Mondays, we're looking at a general kind of plan for the week ahead. So I'd like to think we cover all bases. I don't think... Is there anyone else that's in the crew membership that wants to add anything about what we cover? I don't know. Like,
you get so much contact in this group that you won't have to worry about what's covered.
There you go. Yeah. And then on a Friday night, we all get drunk and we talk nonsense on YouTube. Yeah. But that's basically the idea. Is we do serious trading during the week. On a Monday and a Friday, we look at the bigger picture. And then on a Friday
we let loose.
Yeah, we have a good weekend. And then if anything major happens on a Friday, then we're always there to at least cover it in some way or another. Jacob, how would you approach entering ZCX and QNT since they are sky high right now? Okay. QNT, yeah, it's kind of high. Holding dollar value, so you might just have to look at the next wave. Like for me, I wouldn't, although I'm massively excited by this project, at this point I wouldn't enter into something that's already had like 3 waves to the upside. Okay, I would wait. I'd be like, okay, this project looks really cool, which is the way that I was with Cardano in 2017. I'd just wait for it. Maybe it goes to $1,000. I don't know. But I'd wait for the next bear market. I'd buy it when it goes into a reaccumulation period. So I wouldn't recommend buying anything that's already...
It made the 5 waves on the BTC pair. It's just gonna underperform. So
yeah, I think that's it. Like you want to look for stuff always like money is the main thing. Like we're here to trade. And although I genuinely think, although I really do think that this is a amazing project for the future, I think it's going to be a game changer. I think it's maybe a similar situation to what maybe Link was in early 2017, where you just wait for a big retrace on this and then you kind of keep it on your radar and get in whenever you can. The same, probably the same for ZCX. I'm looking at QNT, ZCX as well. So ZCX is here. Actually, no, this is just a 1. So I would think that we're going higher on ZCX on this chart. This does look like it's going to go higher unless you're going... All of this is... The thing is, all of this is Bitcoin that's just carried this price up. Again, I'd wait for a retrace. I'd wait for a retrace on anything. So ZCX, I do genuinely think is going to be a game changer in the space. I think we're going to be talking about this as much as we're talking about any other major exchange in the market. I'd quite like to get to the point where I only need to use this exchange because it's a decentralized exchange. It's got staking, it's got multi-asset staking, it's going to have futures, it's going to have all the derivatives that you want from it. But yeah, I like to get in projects when they're here, and that's just generally what it is, and that is why I have chosen whenever I do my fundamental analysis on projects, I'm looking at projects that haven't had a move up yet. Okay, Cirrus, no move up yet. Demetra, nothing. Okay, and that's what I'm looking at. Mover, kind of there, but this again is something I'm very bullish on, and I think we're going to be up here before long. So that's, yeah, generally my thoughts on investing into the space. I like to see things that just go sideways. I'm investing into stuff, or buy it on like a major retrace when you revisit wave 1 support. Oh man, is this, am I making sense?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know most of the stuff, most of the coin you're talking about.
Yeah. I think that's it. People are just asking about him.
I stopped digging into ads. Just.
Did you check out the project I sent you yesterday?
I did. I don't know. I don't know.
And I'll let you know I listen intently whether I understand what you're saying or not.
What I want to do next, I probably need to what do we do? How long have we been on a stream? How many viewers have we still got? We've got 80 viewers. What I'm gonna do now. SK Pros, Luke Drunk. Yes. Yes, I am. So that what I'm gonna do now, because I think we're getting to that stage where I'm starting to just, my mind is getting a bit too foggy. I'm starting to slow my words, and it's good fun on a Friday night, and it's always good entertainment early on, but at some point we have to call it a night. What I'm going to do now is I'm just going to end the YouTube stream, and if anyone wants to join in on just a general call, we're going to do this within the crew membership on the Discord. We're just going to have a general call right now, and we're going to talk about anything, literally anything, because it's not recorded anymore. I don't care. So yeah, that's the plan. So if anyone would like to join in on the call, if you're in general, if you're not part of the crew membership, tag me in the chat if you'd like to join in on the Zoom call after this, because I'm always happy for anyone to join in. But yeah, I think YouTube time is kind of over. That's what I'm going to go for.
That's cool. A Gen Pop invite, man. You gotta appreciate that.
General are always welcome. Like always. They support the channel, they watch the videos. General, you're always welcome. Yeah, I'm slurring. I definitely am. But if anyone does want to continue the conversation, then please do just tag me in general chat. And we're going to continue this conversation in the crew, and we're going to continue our almost all-time high party. So yeah, I'll catch everyone on YouTube later. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all next week. Cheers,
Bye,
guys.
YouTube.
Bye, YouTube.
Bye-bye, YouTube.
Bye-bye, YouTube.
Au revoir.
Everyone say bye, YouTube.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.